Hello folks, this is Margie Roy from 3dcuts.com, and today I'm going to share with you the video tutorial on how to make the daisy zigzag card. This is an all-occasion card. It would work great for a birthday, a thinking of you, or a get well. This card is a wonderful 3D pop-up decor item that folds flat for mailing or storage. It fits in a 6x9 booklet envelope, and we're going to make it together. So let's get started. I have already cut all of the pieces. You should go to my website at 3dcuts.com. The address is on the screen here to look for hints on the papers that I've used and anything that I've learned after I put this tutorial together. There is always more hints to help you with the cutting there as well. So be sure to check out that resource. To start this project, we will start with the green pieces and the stems. There are 4 green pieces, 2 short ones, and 2 tall ones. You will notice that there are notches. We use those so you'll know how to put them together. I am going to start with the one that has the very tallest of all. First of all, you fold it in half along the dotted fold line that goes up through the middle. Then you open it, and on all the ones that are not folded, you are going to glue a support onto the stem. They get too heavy and start to bend over time. I use art glitter glue that I've transferred into this little container for control. And you'll put glue up the stem all the way to the top. These are not cut to any size, so you don't have to match them up. We'll just cut them off to fit once we've got them all on. Match them to the top of the flower center there and let them hang off the bottom. You will repeat this for all of the stems. I decided to do all of the green stems at once on all 4 pieces. After you've got the stems glued on, take a pair of scissors and just cut them off even with the bottom edge, again on all 4 pieces. There, mine are done. Now I'm going to go back to the tallest piece, and I'm going to start applying the daisies here. The tall one is a large one, and so I'm going to take one of my largest daisies and put it there. You'll notice they come in 3 or 4 sizes. I have not folded these because it's up to you as to which ones you want to put on any location. I am going to get my scoring board because the one that's on the fold has to be folded, and it's going to be tough to do if you don't have a score in it. So this is my Martha Stewart scoring board. I changed the file after I did this tutorial, and these centers are no longer there. I'm going to fold on that line. And I'm going to glue these right to the green dot. I want on the one that folds for it to fold around it like that. So when you glue it, make sure it's folded, like so. And I'm going to do one on each of these as well. Now I'm going to turn it over, and I'm going to put one on the back side of each of these. I'm going to position them so that the petals are offset from each other. You can flip them over, you can turn them different ways, but you do not want the petals to line up. They are shaped randomly, so in some places they may match, in others not. Again, on the big one, I am going to score it, but this time I'm going to score it not across the petal, like so. After putting on the white petals, I'll start adding the yellow centers. And the centers come in a variety of sizes as well. We are going to put a center on both the front and the back because this is a two-sided display. And although daisies don't really have centers on both fronts and the backs, you want both sides to look like it's the front of the flower. There is the long side. I am now going to turn off the camera and doing the same process. I'm going to add flowers to the other 3 green pieces. You should also glue the daisies to the other 3 green strips of your flowers as well. And here we are finishing up the last of the 4 sides and all of the many daisies. Everyone is now done on both sides, so we can start assembling. Take the tallest one, it folds towards you. We now align them so that the slits go together, like so. These do have a mind of their own, and you have to kind of feed them in gently because they get caught on the petals. Right there. When they are all the way in, the bottoms will line up all the way across, and this is the beginning of the zigzag. We've got them together. We're going to line them up straight, and then we are going to take Scotch tape and take a short piece of Scotch tape that we have cut in half. And we are going to put it right here on this seam to help hold it in place. We're going to take the other half and put it on this seam over here. I'm only doing it on the lower portion. I'm going to turn it over and I'm going to do the same thing on the back side. Like so. Open it up and test my zigzag fold. Great. Okay, we will close it and flatten it. Have the end up toward me with take one of the sides, fold it in half, fold the 2 ends in. There really is no front and back on these, so it doesn't matter a whole lot how they go together. On each of these tabs, I'm going to put a small piece of 1/2-inch score tape. Peel that off and very carefully align it here with the edge that has the notches out of it and adhere it in place. It should line up just about perfectly there. So it does. So I will peel off the other piece of score tape and I will adhere that in place with the other end. Again, make sure my daisies aren't caught on each other and test. Yeah, it opens just fine. So now I close it up and I go to the other end. Now I did goof up my notches here. Generally the diamonds are supposed to match and the circles are supposed to match, but guess what? It doesn't make any difference. On some of my other zigzag cards, it does make a difference. So do both ends, same as the other side. And there we go. That's the daisy portion here. Now we get to add the fences. Take the long ones and fold them in half right in the center. There is a dotted score line there to help you. Fold the next thick picket on the dotted fold line in as well, making this sort of diamond shape. Do that with both of the long pieces. And with the short pieces, simply fold those in half. Now we're going to take 1/8 inch score tape, and on the inside of these, on the very last picket, on the very outside edge, press a piece of score tape on, leaving the backing in place. Do the same at the other end. Repeat this for all of the picket fences on the end picket. Let's see, take one of the long pickets, peel the score tape from one of the ends. This end is going to be put right against the seam of the fat picket in the green that you put the Scotch tape on, right on the line there. Then you turn it over, peel the score tape from the other end of this set of picket fences, and apply that right on the line on the other side. The fence is a little bigger than the garden on the inside, and that keeps it separated a little bit when it's standing up, like so. Then you do the same on the other end. Make sure you line up the bottoms, and with that seam right there. Now the smaller pieces go between those. Peel off one end. And peel off the other end. Again, it is longer, so it does create some dimension here. On the other side, we will do the same thing. Adhere both ends. Now, fold it flat or open it up. Doesn't that look wonderful? Okay, is it going to be a happy birthday card, congratulations, a get well, a thinking of you card? Lots of options for this particular design. I have included a little sentiment card that you can put together and add whatever sentiment you're interested in. I did it with a yellow background, add some glue here to the white. More. Center it right in there. Place a green stem on front. On this one, both sets of the daisies are going to be glued on the same side. I do not glue the petals down. I want them to have a little bit of a dimension to them. Again, offset them a little bit. Add the yellow center. And then the download comes with a number of sentiments. You did not have to cut them all out. I think I'm going to make this a birthday card. So I'll use happy birthday. These I'm going to run through my Xyron X to apply the adhesive to it. Front side up. Send it through. Rub it. I'm not sure this saves any time, but it sure does get adhesive everywhere you need it. Peel off the cover. And I'm going to put birthday on first and then center happy over it. And I'm going to put it at an angle, like about, oops, I need to space the P's around that D of the day. There's a little happy birthday card. You can write additional sentiments on the back side. As a final step, I'm going to get some ribbon and attach it to my garden. I think I'll use yellow. This is 1/8" satin ribbon. I need a piece about 9 to 10 inches long. I will thread it through the hole here and thread it through the picket fence here at the end. Knot the two together and cut the ends off at an angle. There we go. There, happy birthday. A card that folds flat but opens up to make a wonderful decor piece. Who are you going to send yours to? Are you going to make a birthday card, or a get well card, or a thinking of you card? It's a great summary card. I have designed a number of zigzag cards like this daisy version. All have the same basic structure and assembly technique. There is a Valentine version, a tulip version, and a unique Christmas village version as well. Which one will you make next? All are available at 3dcuts.com. Thanks for watching, and happy crafting, everyone.